school. No one looked up, no clocks, no windows, and every hallway leads back to the same room. These 20 songs tell the story of a place that doesn't want to be remembered. Welcome to the school no one remembers. The front gate was open, no guards, no sound. A breeze through the hallway, no one around. I walked in slow, felt like a dream, but shadows moved where there should be no beams. No bells, no names, no sign on the wall. Yet I walked through the front like I'd been there before. The gate was open, but why did I come? And why do I feel like I never can run? Lockers stood frozen, no numbers in sight. The hall smelled of paper and flickering light. I thought I heard footsteps, but they weren't mine. Something behind me crossed the same line. No bells, no names, no sign on the wall. No bells, no names, no sign on the The front gate was open, and now it's gone. I sit in the classroom, but no one will speak. They write and they whisper, but never to me. No one looks at me, I stare right through. I scream in the silence, but nothing breaks through. Their mouths are all moving, but the words never land. I raise up my question, but no one lifts a hand. Maybe I'm the ghost, maybe I'm the curse in a room full full of faces, the silence feels worse. No one looks at me. No one looks at me. Just empty gazes endlessly. No one looks at me. No one looks at me. Just empty gazes endlessly. They stand up and move without any sound. The clock hands don't tick, but they all leave the ground. What tells them to change? What tells them to go? I'm stuck in the seat, but the current still flows. There's a rhythm unseen in this lifeless routine. The bell never rings, yet they follow its lead. No watches, no phones, just mechanical breath, like dolls in a play, repeating their death. I tried to escape through the janitor's door, but found myself back on the same classroom floor. The bell never rings. Still the bell never rings and they go. Still they'll never ring, there's an echo. Down the west wing, past the broken glass, I found a door I wasn't meant to pass. No number carved, just scratches in red, and something inside me whispered ahead. The night was cold, the air was dry, a ticking sound with no clock inside. I stepped inside with silent breath and felt the room was holding death. Room 313, where time runs wrong. The floor hums low like a no-dark song. No windows, no light, just echoes of screams. A place not meant to be seen in dreams. Chairs in a circle, all facing the wall. Writing in chalk, I can't read it all. The walls are sweating, the floorboards creak. from below began to speak. Stay long enough and you'll belong. Your name erased, your soul drawn strong. The door was gone when I turned around. Now I'm trapped in this haunted sound. Room 313, where time runs wrong. 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 The ceiling breathes. I count the lights, but the number deceives. I write my name just to feel it fade. Room 313 is where minds degrade. I don't know how long I've been here. They say no one ever leaves. 1313. 1313. 1313. 1313. Long metal tables, all filled with faces, moving in rhythm, stuck in their places. Forks scrape plates, but I hear no sound. No food inside, just staring down. Steam from nothing, bites from empty trays and vacant stares. I hold my own, but there's no meal, just a heavy silence I can feel. They eat without food and no one speaks. A ritual lunch that repeats each week. Chewing on ghosts, drinking down fear, and still they smile like nothing's weird. A boy beside me turns his head. Wanna taste is all he said. He lifts a spoon of nothingness and grins like it's a bloody feast. I took a bite, the world went black. My mind slipped off the beaten track. My tongue felt hands, my teeth felt screams. I spit it out but lost my dreams. They eat without food and no one speaks. They eat without food and no one speaks. Plates of shadow, spoons of bone. Every student dines alone, except they all move in the same beat. A lunchroom where no one leaves their seat. I still taste it. It's in my throat. It's in my mind. It's in my mind. Do not trust, the handle shakes but gives with ease. Inside it smells like mold and bleach. Buckets stained, mops like hair, a shelf of masks that shouldn't be there. But what I found behind the coats was something colder than the throat. The janitor's closet hides the screams, a place for secrets stitched in dreams. A tape that plays a distant cry, and my name written last in line. My name written last in line. I pressed play and felt the shift. A voice began to scratch and drift. Number 20 still remains, a scraping sound, then static rain. A clipboard. The classroom's still, the lights are low. I sit alone while the shadows grow. The chalkboard hums a silent hiss, then words appear that don't exist. Not from my hand, not from a voice. Letters appear like they had no choice. They spell my name, then cross it out, and write a truth I never shout. Ooh, blackboard whispers lines that slide, secrets written I try to hide. It speaks of things I've never said, and calls me back from where I fled. I blink and watch the message change. Do you remember? Then rearranged dates and dreams and sins in code. A life I lost, a debt I owed. I try to wipe, but nothing fades. The dust just sticks like buried graves. The room gets cold, my breath stands still. The chalk writes, you are here until. Ooh, blackboard whispers lines that slide, secrets written I try to hide. It speaks of things I've never said, and calls me back from where I fled. It writes in red when I stand near. You never left, you're always here. I cover ears, but still I hear that quiet voice. You're still here. You're still here, still here, still here. The classroom's still, the lights are low. I sit alone while the shadows grow. The chalkboard hums a silent hiss, then words appear that don't exist. Not from my hand, not from a voice. Letters appear like they had no choice. They spell my name, then cross it out, and write a truth I never shout. Ooh. Blackboard whispers lines that slide, secrets written I try to hide. It speaks of things I've never said, and calls me back from where I fled. I blink and watch the message change. Do you remember? Then rearranged dates and dreams and sins in code. A life I lost, a debt I owed. I try to wipe, but nothing fades. The dust just sticks like buried graves. The room gets cold, my breath stands still. The chalk writes, you are here until. Ooh. Blackboard whispers lines that slide, secrets written I try to hide. It speaks of things I've never said, and calls me back from where I fled. It writes in red when I stand near. You never left, you're always here. I cover ears, but still I hear that quiet voice. You're still here. You're still here. Still here. Still here. Back at my desk, a paper waits, fresh ink bleeding through its page. Assignment, tell how you will die, written bold beneath the sky. No teacher here, no class inside, just empty chairs and flickering light. But someone left this just for me, the words still wet, the number 3. Homework from the desk, signed in red. A list of I try to leave, the paper clings, it hums a sound, the ceiling rings, more names appear beneath my own. I'm not the last, they're not alone. Write it down before they do, before the page writes back to you. I ran past lockers, turned left and right, counted the doors, avoided the light. The exit sign flickered just up ahead, but when I reached it, back where I fled, footsteps echo, but they're not mine. Every corner repeats in time. Walls feel closer, breath runs thin. This hallway loops beneath my skin. Stuck in the hallway, no way out. No matter the path I turn about, my voice won't carry, my feet won't stop, and gravity feels like it's gonna drop. I tried the stairs, I climbed them all, but reached the same exact gray wall. No windows here, just endless hum and scribbled warnings saying run. Doors without handles, lights that blink, thoughts that slip before I think. Even my shadow walks alone, and sometimes whispers in a tone. Stuck in the hallway, no way out. Stuck in the hallway, no way out. Stuck in the hallway, no way out. My watch ticks back, my hands go numb. The hallway sings a curse to hum. I screamed but nothing came to be except my voice ahead of me. Left, right, back again. There is no end. There is no end. Cameras blinking, corners dark. Their red eyes scan with hungry sparks. I see myself on broken screens, but I don't blink in those machine scenes. I turn away, they turn with me. Reflections frozen silently. Someone's eyes behind the glass, watching every for miles. Student 10/20 under observation. Permission to exit denied. Sat me down, the door clicks shut, four walls, no light, the air is cut, no windows here, no ticking hand, just a single desk and shifting sand. No hour passes, no sound to trace, the shadows move but hold their place. I blink and chairs are rearranged, the silence breathes, the air feels changed. Detention with no time, no end, no rule, no bell, no sign, no voice, no school. I count the cracks, they count me too. I'm learning things I never knew. There's something moving in the wall, a name I carve begins to crawl. I whisper why, the room replies, you broke the rules, you question lies. The ceiling drips, the floor goes soft, the lights don't flicker, just turn off. I scream but not a single sound can break this lesson underground. Detention with no crime. Detention with no crime. It's not about what I have done, it's punishment for trying to run. The minutes melt, the hours burn, but I still sit and never learn. Write the lines, wait your turn. You'll be free when you forget to yearn. Down the hall where numbers fade, a single locker stands unclaimed. The paint is chipped, the door ajar. It whispers like it knows who you are. No nameplate there, just unnamed. The kind of place you find too late. I pulled it open, heart stood still. What I saw bent all my will. Locker on the lane, filled with me. Things I lost at age 13. A drawing torn, a missing shoe, and a note I swear I never drew. A stuffed toy stained my old ID, a photo no one else could see. it showed me here behind the glass, wearing clothes from futures past. My voice inside a cassette tape. Don't trust the ones who wear a cape. My own handwriting backwards wrong, with lyrics from an unborn song. Locker under 8, filled with me, things I lost at age 13. A drawing torn, a missing shoe, and a note I swear I never drew. Who packed this shrine? Who knows my skin? What lies have I been living in? This place remembers what I've missed, even things that don't exist. Close the door, lock it tight, but it still knows where I'll sleep tonight. An old bell rang, not heard before. We marched in rows across the floor. The gym was dark, the lights were dim. No chairs, no sound, just shadows grim. 100 faces, pale and still, no eyes that blink, no breath to fill. They faced a stage that held no one, as if awaiting what won't come. Assembly of the forgotten, standing tall, names erased from every hall. No voices left, no will to scream, just silence breaking at the seam. A figure stepped into the light, no face, no eyes, no sound of fright. It raised a hand and all obeyed, like puppets caught in curse parade. It spoke through us without a tongue, a voice from where no lungs had sung. It told a tale of those who stayed and those who tried. The bone sound calm. Assembly of the forgotten, standing tall, names erased from every hall. No voices left, no will to scream, just silence breaking at the seam. Affix my lips begin to move, but not my words, not mine to choose. I mouthed a pledge I'd never known, while something deeper took my tone. All students must attend. All students must obey. All students must I saw the sign, exit this way, lit in red above the gray. My pulse raced fast, I ran ahead toward the door. The whisper said, my hand reached out, the handle near, but all I touched was painted fear. Flat against a concrete wall, a joke etched deep into the hole. The exit isn't real, just a lie, a shape to chase, a hope to die. They build the door to break your will and make you run and make you still. Turned the corner, found another, same red glow like a ghostly brother. I screamed and punched, but nothing gave. The door just laughed inside the cave. I heard my name behind the brick, a voice that sounded sickly slick. It said, you're close, don't stop, just crawl, then vanish through the bathroom wall. The exit isn't real, just a lie, a shape to chase, a hope to die. Build the door to break your will and make you run and make you I found a map with no escape, a hallway shaped like twisted tape. Every path leads back to start and carves new cracks into my heart. If you're reading this, if you're here too, the exits lie, always do. They called me in to room 4-8. Said your new class begins today. Desks all cracked, floors soaked in dust, but the air was sharp and full of rust. The teacher stood so tall and still, a sort of black, a force of will. But where the face should clearly be, there was just space too wide to see. The teacher without a face knows my name, knows every lie, knows every shame. Doesn't speak but still commands. teacher without a face knows my name. The teacher without a face knows my name. You can't unlearn what he has taught, the kind of truths that bend your thought. And when he grades, there is no way. Just stay or fade or go away. You can't look back. You can't look away. Class is in session forever. You'll never The siren screamed at 10:03, like every time we rose to flee. Shoes untied, breath held tight, running from a fire that hides from sight. No smoke, no heat, just flashing red, but still we run like we're misled. Down the stairs, across the floor, and then we're back where we were before. The fire drill never ends. It loops and breaks and starts again. No flames to fear, just steps to trace. A ritual we all must face. I try to stay, not move, not run, but hands pull me like threads undone. The crowd's a wave that won't release, a dance of panic, forced and rehearsed. My voice is lost, the bell's too loud, and yet there's calm inside the crowd. Like they all know what comes next, like they were programmed like a text. The fire drill never ends. It loops and breaks and starts again. No flames to fear, just steps to trace. A ritual we all must face. Was there a fire long ago? Did someone burn? And now we owe. I saw my name carved in the wall beside the words. You caused it all. Evacuate, repeat, regret. A hatch beneath the locker room. I pulled it open, cold air flowed. Stairs of stone, no lights to guide, just something deep I had to find. The silence thick like frozen dust. The air smelled sharp like metal rust. I lit a match, a flame turned blue, and saw the truth I never knew. basement that remembers what we're forced to forget. A vault of voices of sorrow and death. It whispers in boxes, it sings through the vents, and knows where every moment went. The shelf of toys all torn and burned, letters sealed, never returned. ID cards with names scratched out, old class photos with faces gouged. A reel-to-reel began to play. My voice, a child, began to say, I don't wanna go to school today. But I don't recall that yesterday. The basement that remembers what we're forced to forget. A vault of voices of sorrow and death. It whispers in boxes, it sings through the vents, and knows where every minute. What if I've been here before? What if I walk through this same door? Every memory I thought was mine, filed here since 2009. It remembers when I cried, when I tried to run, and when I said I'm done. A hatch beneath the locker robe, I pulled it open, cold air flowed. Stairs of stone, no lights to guide, just something deep I had to find. A silence thick like frozen dust, the air smelled sharp like metal rust. I lit a match, a flame turned blue, and saw the truth I never knew. The basement that remembers what we're forced to forget. A vault of voices of sorrow and death. It whispers in boxes, it sings through the vents, and knows where every moment went. The shelf of toys all torn and burned, letters sealed, never returned. ID cards with names scratched out, old class photos to reel began to play. My voice, a child, began to say, I don't wanna go to school today. But I don't recall that yesterday. The basement that remembers were forced to forget. A vault of voices of sorrow and death. It whispers in boxes, it sings through the vents, and knows where every minute. What if I've been here before? What if I walk through this same door? Every memory I thought was mine, filed here since 2009. It remembers when I cried, when I tried to run, and when I said I'm done. Tucked in a drawer of rusted steel, a yellowed page I wasn't meant to feel. Typed by hand, the ink half gone, but still the names went on and on. Some crossed in red, some left in black, some with notes like never came back. One just said, erased at will. Another repeats until still. The detention list, cold and thin, a record of what lies within, a tally of the lost and damned, of those who stayed or took the exam. I found a name I almost knew, a friend who vanished back in school. Then mine appeared, clear and alone. No verdict written, no tone, no race, no sent away. Just my full name, bold and gray. I reached to mark it, make it fade, but found my hand had already stayed. The detention list, cold and thin, a record of what lies within, a tally of the lost and damned, of those who stayed. What if the ink's What if I was meant to write what they would choose for me tonight? What if this list bends to choice, or to the silence in my voice? Your name is here, it always was. You didn't arrive, you were recalled. to hide. Toga's black, faces low. No smiles here, no flags to show. Her name is called, no one claps. Each step forward leaves a gap. One by one they take the scroll and vanish into something cold.
Graduation day, the final test. No gold, no gown, no time to rest. You walk the stage, you take the sheet and feel the floor
Beneath your feet. I looked around, but none looked back. Each face blurred like smeared black. The principal stood, arms raised high, and mouthed a word I can't deny. My legs move not by command, but like I'd rehearsed with unseen hands. I took the scroll, it was blank and red, and suddenly I knew I was dead.
Graduation day, the final test.
Graduation day, the final test.
Graduation day, the final test.
Graduation day, the final test. You don't leave here not really free. You just become what they need you to be. A whisper in the intercom, a chair that moves when no one's on. They say I passed, but at what cost? This school will never lose what it has lost.
Graduation day, the final test. Graduation day, the final test. Graduation day, the final test. Graduation day, the final test.
Through broken halls and final doors, I found the room with record drawers, dusty labels, alphabetized. I search for me with burning eyes, but every folder, every year held names of students far and near. And when I reached where I should be, there was nothing, no trace of me. I was never enrolled, not on the list. No photo, no grade, no presents missed. But the school knew my steps, my name, my face, like I've always been part of this place. No a desk worn down, an echo in this haunted town. I screamed the truth, it didn't land. I faded slowly, grain by strand. I was never normal, that lie was never no Brit roll. Presence missed, but the school knew my steps, my name, my face, like I've always been part of this place. Maybe I'm the lesson, not the child, the punishment, the file gone wild. What if this school is built from thought, and I'm the guilt that can't be caught? No name to sign, no past to claim, but still I hear the bell again. The chairs are still, the lights are low, the halls no longer seem to glow, but somewhere deep beneath the floor, a quiet breath asks for more. Before the bell rings again, before the doors unlock, what's then? Remember who you used to be, before the school erased the me. The echoes call, the yearbooks fade, the exit signs begin to shake, but every name and every scream still live inside this dying dream. You think you're done, you think you're free, but school begins at memory. So take your seat and don't pretend you won't return before the bell rings again.